Hello everyone, Triple S back here with my Go Nippon, my first trip to Japan. Reminder, Twitter, Tumblr and YouTube channel extension links are in the description and outro. Please check out if a bit of a like. So, this is the last day. And we are going to go with Makoto to a place called Kamakura, I do believe, is what she said. Because apparently we're getting pretty cozy with Makoto. So, I'm glad the weather's nice today. This is my last day to look around Japan. Once I leave here, I don't know how long it'll be until I can come back. I've got to make this a great day I won't regret. So, are you ready to go? Yeah, I'm ready. Hee. In that case, let's go. Sure. That was quick. Didn't get to talk to Akira. Our destination today is Kamakura, and there are several ways to get there. For instance, you can get there from Tokyo, Shinjuku, Ikebukuro, and Shinagawa stations without transfers. For many of those stations, the time it takes is about 1 hour, so it's a small trip from the Tokyo area. 1 hour. What's wrong? Is that a problem? No, it's not that. It's just, I know what I said yesterday, but the truth is I don't know a thing about Kamakura. Is that so? Yeah, I just ended up saying it because I was so happy you asked me to come along with you. Happy I asked? Yeah, so I just blurted it out. I see. Sorry, are you mad at me? Oh, no, I'm not mad at all. I'm just... Makoto? Sorry, that's it. You wanted to know about Kamakura, right? Huh? Oh, right. Kamakura is an old city in Tokyo's neighbouring prefecture, Kanagawa. Yes, the shoguns ruled there about 800 years ago, so it has a long history. Yeah. But wait, I thought the capital city 800 years ago was Kyoto. Did you say the shogun was in Kamakura? That's right, there's a history behind that, but why don't we save that explanation until we're in Kamakura itself? Sure, that seems wise. Train journey. Choo choo, chugga 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 choo choo. Whoa. Well, here we are. This is the most historic shrine in Kamakura. The Surugauka Hachimangu. I'm not going to try and pronounce that at all. Wow. I've seen a lot of shrines and temples since I came to Japan, but this one takes the cake. You could say the shrine symbolized the center of Japan's power 800 years ago. And now you mention it, you said something like that before. That's right. Shall I continue my explanation from earlier? The capital of Japan since the 8th century was Kyoto, but Japan wasn't fully unified at that time. East in particular, the region beyond what is now Tokyo, was unsettled territory, and there were places the emperor's control could not reach. The shogun was there to try to bring those regions under control, a bit like Caesar's Gallic campaign. Yes, but Caesar was the unquestioned ruler at the time, and the Japanese shogun was just appointed by the emperor, right? That's right, but 800 years ago the appointed shogun, Minamoto no Yoritomo, amassed enough power that he effectively was the ruler. In other words, while the capital of Japan at the time was in Kyoto, the real centre of power was here in Kamakura. That's right. By the way, the central area under control of the shogun's government was called Bakufu. The kanji used to write Bakufu refers to the centre, fu of the camp, Baku, whatever. It's called that because long ago the shogun would conduct politics in his camp of trusted men during wartime. Bakufu. That's right, so the era when the Bakufu was in Kamakura was known as the Kamakura period. And so then the era when the Bakufu was in Tokyo was called, yes, the Edo period. I see. That makes a lot of sense. I sure learn a lot when I'm out with Makoto. So, about the clan that made up the Kamakura Bakufu would pray for victory at this shrine. Its roots go back almost 1,000 years. 1,000 years? That's right. Speaking of which, there used to be a large ginkgo tree. All the way up the steps to the main hall. Ginkgo. It was such a large tree, they say it was over 1,000 years old. It had been looked after for so long, a symbol of the shrine, but... pardon me, but... sounds like something happened. Yes, not long ago a strong wind blew it over. A wind? That's a shame. It is, but a bud from that fallen tree was transplanted nearby and it's recently begun to sprout. It was making new sprouts after 1,000 years? Yes. Wow, trees really are long-lived. Many Japanese temples and shrines have these old trees where a god resides. They're called Shimboku sacred tree. Shimboku? I think it's possible that a god really did inhabit that large ginkgo tree. I can't pronounce that quickly. A god, huh? The Japanese believe that gods reside in objects in nature sure is different from our religious views. But it's still pretty fascinating. That's it. Hey, as long as we're here, would you like to pull an Omikuji? Omikuji? Omikuji are things you can buy at shrines and temples. They're strips of paper that will determine your luck for the year. You pull them out randomly and they tell you about your luck in all kinds of things, like love and academics. In other words, it's like fortune telling. Maybe, because people do want to see more good results written on the paper they pull. But more than fortune telling, I think it's closer to a test of luck. A test of lucker? So, how do we do it? Different shrines have different methods. Some have you pull a stick from a wooden box and choose the paper with the number written on the stick, and in some you pull a folded piece of paper directly from the box. Ah, that's right, the even has vending machines for them. Vending machines? That shows Japan. Why am I putting S's in everything today? That's so Japan. They're the vending machine empire. But that feels sort of trite to me. There. If you pay the Miko at the teller window over there, you can pull a fortune. Shrine maiden. It's Miko. I see. Then let's give it a try. Yee, as long as we're here, I guess I will too. So, what is the result? That's great. It's Daikichi. Daikichi? Yes, in Japan, good things are called Kichi and bad things are called Kyo. The luck written on your Omikuji are intervals between Kichi and Kyo. Daikichi means big Kichi. It's the best luck you can get. I see, that's great, Makoto. Yes, now let's see. Everything will go well for you. Tests, favourable, relationships, what's wrong, Makoto? Nothing, it's just the look I got in relationships. Relationships? Is that like luck in love? Yes. What's written there? You want to know? Yeah. It says the love of my life is close at hand. Huh? Close at hand. Does that mean? Just kidding. It really says you're yet to meet the love of your life. Ah, I see. Yet to meet. That means I'm not the love of her life? Anyway, give me a look at your Omikuji. Sure, let's see, how's my luck? How is it? This is... yeah. What is it? What's wrong? Sorry, the language is a little complicated, so I can't read it. Oh, come on, you made me think something terrible is written on there. Sorry, would you read it for me, Makoto? Sure, hand it over. Here. What's this? This is... what is it? Kyo. Which means it's not very good. I see. But it's the best of the Kyo options, so it's not that bad. Anyway, let's see what's written. Desires, you can achieve them with a little work. Residence, anywhere will be in your favour. See, it's not as bad as all that, right? Yeah, maybe not, but that's it. What about love? Love. Sure, my lucky love is written on there, right? Yes, lucky love is... what? It will cool with distance. Huh? So, they're all still good results in the end. I guess that's true. though I don't know what that last one was supposed to mean. If you get a bad result in your omikuji, here, do you see the strips of paper tied all around here? If you tie up the omikuji you pulled, they say you can leave the bad parts of your fortune here at the shrine when you go home. Leave the bad parts here? Does that mean all these people left their bad luck here? Don't worry, I'm sure the gods will exorcise all the bad spirits. I see, that makes sense. Then I better hurry. Oh, wait, one last thing. When you tie your omikuji, you should use your non-dominant hand. If you prove that you can override some difficulties, it will turn your bad luck to good. See, use my non-dominant hand, huh? I got it. Then I'll follow suit. Huh? But I thought you got Daikichi, Makoto. Yes, but there's a part of my luck I didn't like, so I'm still going to tie it. An important part? Could it be? Well, I better tie mine too. Let's see, my non-dominant hand. This looks about... it's quite hard, isn't it? Yeah. Just a little more... There! Ah! Huh? Yeah! Look out! Are you okay? Yes. I see, that's good. Thank you. Sure, no problem. Makoto. I forgot. The omikuji. I have to tie it, right? That's right. Whew. How is it? Is it tied tight? Yeah. I thought my hand might give out halfway, but I got it on there. That was definitely overcoming difficulty, so I'm sure it'll change my fortune. That's right. I hope it will too. Huh? Anyway, let's move on. Sure. We only touched for a moment, but my heart was beating so fast. There's no mistaking it. I definitely... First the entry fee. There. Whoa! It's so big. Are you shocked? Of course I am. Look at that. Oh. I've never seen such a huge Buddha before. Hehehe, this temple is called the Kotoku Inn. Kotoku. But it's more famous as the shrine that holds the Kamakura Daibutsu. That's true, but it's just so big. It really has an overwhelming presence. No one knows exactly how long the Kotoku Inn has been around. We found references to the Daibutsu as early as the 13th century, so we think the temple must have been here then too. The 13th century, so it was created almost 800 years ago during the Kamakura period. That's about right. By the way, it seems the Daibutsu at that time was made out of wood. Construction on this bronze version had begun by the middle of the 13th century, but we have no records saying when it was completed. Sounds like there's a lot of mystery surrounding the temple and the Daibutsu both. Yes, but it's mysterious that something built in that era could survive until the present day too. It is. But they say this Daibutsu was golden in the old days. Gold? Yes, the form was covered in gold leaf. Some remnants still remain around the cheeks. A huge Buddha covered in gold. It must have been an amazing sight. Between this and Kinkaku-ji in Kyoto, it really must have felt like Japan, the land of gold. That's right, the Daibutsu is hollow, so you can go inside. Do you want to? To go inside? Seems like we should as long as we're here. I thought there was going to be a fee. Hehe, how did it feel to be inside the Daibutsu? It was completely hollow. Hehe. Anyway, should we move on to the next location? The next? Does that mean we're going to ride the train we took here to Kamakura again? Yes, I think so. Why? Nothing, it's just, it had a different atmosphere from the trains we were in Tokyo before, you know? I think it's interesting. Hehe, I see. Huh? See what? The whole time we were on that train, you were looking outside and didn't say a word, you know? Yeah, well, I was just curious. And you were watching me the whole time we were on the train, so... Yes, I was. Why were you doing that? Well, You what? It's just you were watching the scenery pass by so eagerly, you look like a child. You were like a child. A child? But what? I guess I was getting my hopes up. Hee hee, you can't help it. That train is nicknamed the Eno Den, and it has a lot of fans in Japan too. The Eno Den. Yes, the proper name is the Enoshima Dentetsu, the Enoshima Electric Railway, but we shorten it to Eno Den. It follows the coastline from Kamakura Station and goes through 15 stations on its way to Fujisawa Station. Going one way takes just under an hour. First began operation about 100 years ago. They say it began life as a streetcar, but it was later converted to a regular train. For its range, it's short for a normal train, and it has a charming appearance, and the scenery from the windows is unique. That's why it has a lot of fans. There are many dramas, manga, and even games that use the Eno Den as a setting point. Wow, but I think I know how they feel. The scenery really is different from the trains I've ridden before. That's right, I think you reverted to a childlike state. Nah. Hee hee, but you'll catch an interesting view from the windows. Really? How do you mean? Well, I think you'll see when we get on. Sure, then let's go. Let's go right now, right away. Ah. My, you really are like a child. But I find that part of you... Makoto, hurry, let's go. Hee hee, okay. Yeah, it's taking off. The Eno Den, huh? I wonder where it could be taking us now. Huh? No way. Is this the place? Were you shocked? Yeah, I never thought it would run right through the town itself. We were so close I think I could have opened the window and touched the walls of a house. Hehe, but there are more surprises to come in just a minute. Just a minute. What's it going to be this time? Look! Ah! That's amazing. The moment we passed out of the houses, the view suddenly widened. And we're riding along the beach. See? Isn't it amazing? Yeah, going from such a narrow area to the wide ocean just makes it more exhilarating. And you can smell the salt air. You couldn't do that around the shrine of the Daibukotsu. Hehe. The train will be running along the coast for a while, so you can enjoy it to your heart's content. Sure. Well, here we are. This is our final stop. Enoshima. Enoshima. This area is known as Shaonan. It's a famous resort from the Tokyo area. During summer, it's filled with people enjoying the surf. Enoshima has always been a popular sightseeing spot and headquarters for marine sports. It's appeared in a lot of classic art and literature. Hey, can I ask you something? What is it? After we got off at the station, we've been walking this whole artificial path to Enoshima. That's a very good point. The path we're walking was built because originally the road to Enoshima would disappear during high tide. The Shima in Enoshima is Japanese for island, as the name suggests it is an island. That's what I thought. It's like the Mont Saint Michael of Japan. What's it? Wow, that's amazing. Huh? Mont Saint Michael, it's just like that. Enoshima are really very similar. I'm not going to say it again, I'm going to pronounce it wrong. Enoshima is the bigger of the two, but their origins are very close. Enoshima goes back to the end of the 7th century, and that place goes to the beginning of the 8th. Just as that place was used as an abbey, Enoshima was famous as a strict institute of monastic discipline. Wow, so it really is like Mont Saint Michael. I think it's Michael, or Mitchell. And nowadays they are both beloved sightseeing spots for many people. That's true. Anyway, as long as we're here, shall we have a look around the island? Yeah, let's do it. Let's see. Let's hit Enoshima Shrine, then go on to the observation point. There's a lot of treasure and national shrines and souvenir shops in Enoshima is a really nice place. Well, it's getting dark now, so we better... Wait. Huh? There's one last place I'd like to take you to. One last place? Yes, this way. Huh. Come on, Makoto, where could a side road like this possibly lead us? We're going to get a screenshot here in a minute. Here. Huh? There it is! I was wondering when this was going to show up, this screenshot. It's here. Ah. Hmm? Nothing. Makoto's so beautiful in the light of sunsets. I just got caught staring. How could I? But she really is beautiful. I'm sure I really... so... Ah, nothing. While we're here, I thought we might ring this bell together. Here? This is called Ryuren Bell. Ryuren Bell. There's a legend about the creation of Enoshima. A legend? Yes, long ago a giant five-headed dragon made his territory near here. A dragon? The dragon was so powerful, he would make long droughts interrupted only by violent thunderstorms. The people were terrified of the dragon's power and brought tribute to him to sate his desire, even living sacrifices. But just then, a goddess appeared. The goddess created Enoshima when she appeared, but of course there's more to the story than that. The dragon was struck by the beauty of the goddess, and he wanted her so badly he couldn't stand it. But the goddess obviously refused to marry a dragon who caused such suffering to the people. Because of that, the dragon saw the error of his ways and began to use his power to help humans. He caused rain to fall and the sun to shine to try and help humans. Before long, the people recognized his achievements. The dragon was gladly able to marry the goddess. When the dragon exhausted the last of his power for the humans, he turned into the mountain here on the island so that he could stay with the goddess forever. That's the legend of how Enoshima was created. I never knew the island had such a romantic creation myth. The name Ryuren Bell means Dragon's Love Bell. Dragon's Love Bell. Yes, that's right. And so... Ah, I got it. We ring the bell to honour the dragon's love. Ah. Huh? What's wrong? Was I wrong? Ah, no, not at all. That is about right. I knew it. So when you honour the dragon's love, you... Oh, I know. It's a prayer that you might come here again. I see. It's a bit like the Trevi Fountain. That's right. Okay, then I'm gonna ring it. Ah, wait. Huh? We should ring it together, I think. Together? Yes, I think if we ring it together, it'll make a bigger sound for the dragon to hear. I see, that does sound better. And if we ring it together, maybe it'll mean I can come here with Makoto again. Okay, then let's ring it together. Okay. Okay, here we go. Okay. Heave ho. Yeah. Makoto. I don't know if I can just go home like this. I need to tell Makoto how I feel. But I have to go home tomorrow too. The internet will keep us together, but we'll be far apart in reality. We have less than a day left together. Even if I told her my feelings now, it would just trouble her. So... it was a lie. Huh? It was all a lie. A lie? What was? I lied when I said you'd ring the bell to ensure your return to this spot. Huh? But then... Do you remember what I said before about why I started studying English? Yeah, you said it would be a useful skill to have for the future. Yes, that's certainly the reason why I started studying English at first. And it was my only reason for so long. I thought it would be useful when I'm looking for work or when I travel abroad. But until now, I never really felt grateful that I had been studying English. But now all that's changed. These past few days, I felt so grateful that I worked so hard at learning English. Even when it was annoying and I wanted to quit, I'm so glad that I kept on. Because thanks to that, I was able to meet you. Because I studied English, I was able to spend this time with you. Makoto. Because during these days we spent together, I realised, even though we were born and raised in different cultures, being able to exchange our thoughts with each other in the same language, it's such an amazing thing. So thank you for saying what you did. No way. I'm the one who should be thanking you. You're the one who gave me a place to stay and showed me around all these places. I think I'm the one who owes everything to you. Oh, no, I didn't do anything special. Yes, you... Anyway. Huh? Anyway, there's one other thing I have to be grateful to you for. Another thing? Yes, you taught me an important feeling, one I've never felt before. Important feeling? Didn't I tell you I've never, until now, no one's ever told me that they love me? That's right, she said that on the Shinkansen. But now I think about it, it stands to reason. Because I've never told anyone that I love them, or really ever loved anyone before. It's arrogant to expect someone to love me when I've never thought that way about anyone else. It's so simple, but I never realised it until I met you. Yes, I think I realised it because I met you. You taught me that I should find someone special. Is this what I think it is? To become happy forever. Huh? That's the real saying about the Ryura bell. The real... Yes, if you ring this bell with someone you love, it's a promise to find eternal happiness with them. I knew it. Makoto really does. Makoto... I'm sorry, I'm just rambling. Huh? It really is getting dark though, we should head home. Wait, let's go. Okay, I'll worry about us if it gets too late. Makoto. Why? Was Makoto saying that about me just now? But if so, why didn't she hear me out before taking me home? Okay, we're heading back home now. In the end, after we went down that hill, Makoto went back to normal. As if everything she said in the hill was just a lie. But I'm sure... Ta-da! Wow, that's amazing. Isn't it? I figured I'd exert myself a little for our last day together. But those were definitely Makoto's words. Wait a second. I said wait a second. Huh? What is it? Is there something you don't want to eat, or you just don't want the food I made? Huh? What do you mean? I worked so hard on this, stop making an expression like you're sucking on lemons. Sorry, I'm just a little lost in thought. If you don't want it, you don't have to force yourself to eat it. I'm eating. Your cooking is delicious and I want to fill up on it, so I won't forget it after I leave. Well, if you insist, I'll just let you eat your fill. You two, you really are close. But we are not particularly. Koto. Anyway, I'm going to eat up too. Wait, Oni-chan, that's my line. Anyway, let's toast to our last night together. Hey, wait a second. Cheers. Whew. It's no good. I can't sleep. And the more I think about it, the more awake I feel. Even though I have to get up early tomorrow. How on earth did things turn out this way? I think what Makoto was trying to say earlier is that she feels the same way I do. But in that case, why did she end the conversation before we could talk about it? It's like she realised what I was going to say and wanted to run away from it. No, it's not like that. It's exactly that. Makoto realised what I was going to say and ran away. This is all my own misunderstanding. But, is someone else awake? Someone up and about this late at night? Are you awake in there? Makoto? I thought so. What does she want this late at night? Can I come in? Yeah, please. Makoto. Sorry. No, I'm the one who... After that, just had to break the ice again. Listen. Yeah. I'm sorry. Huh? Sorry for what? She apologized? That means... that she did realise how I felt, which means... since it was my first time expressing my feelings in words, I got sort of embarrassed and... I acted that way to cover for it. Makoto. But the things I said then they weren't a lie. I really... Makoto! Huh? Can I tell you what I meant to say to you back then? What you meant to say? Yeah. I'm going back home tomorrow, and I don't know how long it'll be before I can come back to Japan. So I thought maybe it would be better not to say anything. But I don't want to go home without saying this. At least I need to tell you properly how I feel. How you feel? Yeah, Listen, Makoto, I love you. No way! It's absolutely true. I would never lie to someone as amazing as you. But it's not a joke, an attempt at being kind, it's how I really feel. You too. Huh? I love you too. Really? Yes. Makoto. I love you. I'm in love with you. I feel the same way. Yeah, I'm guessing you just kissed. My first. Huh? Kiss. Was it? I told you that no man has ever told me he loves me before. So of course I've never been kissed. I see. Makoto. What is it? I love you. Yes. I love you too. Okay. Oh, okay. It's the last of the check-in procedures. Yeah, my luggage is checked in. Now I just have to board the plane. Yes, just get on board the plane. Once I do, I'll be... Hey, that reminds me. Did you return my Suica? Huh? I can return it? Yes, and you'll get back all the money you charged on it. Wow, I didn't know that. So where can I do it? For heaven's sake, I'll do it for you. Give it here. She's gone. Hehe, Aki-chan really does go all out for you. She does. I could have done it myself. Hehehe. Makoto. Hey, Makoto. What is it? Are you going to be sad after I go away? Well, I might just burst out crying and beg you not to go. Huh? That's not... Hehe, I'm joking. It will be allowed to say I won't be sad, but I'm not too worried. Because we rang the Ryuran bell together. We might part ways here, but I'm sure that we'll find happiness together someday. Truly believe that. Makoto. Oh, are you worried that we might drift apart? It's just, you're such an amazing person. I see. I guess you don't trust me at all. Huh? No way. It's not that I don't trust you. Wait up, you two. Here. Here's your money back. Thanks. It's about time. Shouldn't you be heading out? Huh? You're right. Makoto, about what I said, isn't that I don't trust you. Hehe, I know. Huh? Huh? Wait a minute. Don't worry, I'm yours now, so... Makoto. Wait, you two, when did you start? That's right. We were born and raised in different cultures, but our love sprouted here in Japan. And that will never change. So, I'm sure we'll see each other soon. Yeah. Promise me, I'll be waiting. So we don't need to say goodbye. I won't say goodbye until the day we meet again. Oh, come on. Hey, just what were you guys up to hours away? It's at the end. Credits now? Go Nippon, my first trip. Credits. Yes, there we go. Oh, finished it. There were some places that I didn't go to. I swear to God, I remember seeing a table with your character, and she's looking at the character, her head in her hands, and she looks kind of like seductive, which is kind of weird because I guess if you get with like, I don't know. Maybe it all depends on age. But there you have it. Go Nippon, my first trip to Japan. It's probably going to be hate analog, a hate story. I want to just keep going along with the series of Japanese games and stuff. Ah, that's a great thing. Sigh. It's no use. My dream is finally coming true. I plan to sleep on the plane, so I have plenty of energy. But I haven't felt the slightest bit tired the whole time. But now... I suddenly feel totally exhausted. But... we're now beginning our descent. We ask you to fasten your seatbelts at this time. Yeah. I can't go to sleep now. But at last time... what's happening here? The game keeps going? Okay, let's keep going. I told her my plane's arrival time, so she should have come to meet me. Huh? Isn't that strange? This is definitely... guess who? Guess who? There she is. That is not me at all. I do not have blonde hair. Hehe. Ah. Here we are. Yeah. I've been wanting to see you. Yeah, me too. Hey. There's something I want to say to you when we met again. What? Yeah? Welcome home. Okay, is that the end now? Properly? Okay, that was weird. Went back to the menu screen when it faded to black and my recording decided to die. But yeah, there we go. It's the end of Go Nippon, my first trip to Japan. Pretty good game. I wasn't able to go to all the places, so if people want to, then you can buy the game. It doesn't cost that much and it's not overly difficult. It's just click and reading and stuff, and you learn things. It's pretty cool. And yeah, so it's the end of that. And I have plans now to carry on, keep doing more Japanese style games. So I'm probably going to do after this Analog A Hate Story, and then after that its sequel Hate Plus. Then I also own One with the Queen, and I have plans in the future when I have money to buy other Japanese style games that I like this one with the reading the text and clicking, but there's some where it's like kind of like Persona where you walk around places and you have to talk to people, keep up relationships with them. It's like simulation, visual novel kind of like stuff. Pretty cool. So we're doing them in the future as well. And yeah, wow, this was a pretty interesting game. I swear to God, at some point, I do not ever remember seeing a screenshot of Akira and the main character at a table and her looking at him with a, I don't know. I have no idea. So if anyone says about any different experiences with this game, let me know. Where it's with Akira instead of Makoto. I have no idea if that can happen, but yeah. So I shall see you all next time for whatever series you watch next. Managing Triple S, thanks for watching. Did I say? No, I didn't. I had to say a reminder to it, Tumblr and YouTube chat extension links in the description out if you like. And yeah, see you all later. Goodbye.